This is WCW Backstage Assault. This one is underway. The rules of this match are that there are no rules.
These two guys will not disappoint us. They'll give everything, and then some.
For goodness sakes, what is too far for these two? I cannot believe the ferocity being shown by David Flair. He's got him on the run now.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch. You know, a doorknob is a complex puzzle to this idiot.
This is unbelievable! Brilliant execution by Conan. Low blow.
You know, if I were his opponent, this is the time where I'd reach down and pull out a tire iron and get myself a good win.
This was supposed to be a wrestling match. How can he use a 2x4?
He really nailed him with that one. Tonight it seems like he's fighting with everything he's got.
I think that he's going to use that as a weapon. How much punishment can one human being endure? That's not bad strategy. Go with what's successful and keep your opponent reeling. Amazing move by Flair.
How? Please tell me how. That seemed like a smart kind of attack.
Fans, if you're squeamish, then I beg you to please turn away. This was disgusting, Brain. This match should not even have happened.
It's action, people flying through the air. I like it.
You like this type of stuff?
Yes, I like this kind of stuff. I like to see a man scream and give up and be in pain.
You like that?
Yes, I like that. Don't you like that?
Well, no, I don't like it.
Well, learn to like it. That's what happens here at WCW. People scream and they get hurt.
All the time. And some people get hurt and we don't see them for 6 months.
It was as if he was dropped from a stealth bomber.
What's this? I can't believe that they wouldn't leave that where it was. That could severely injure someone. He was caught off guard with that move. Looks like he's preparing for a high-impact attack.
Only way I can figure it, he must have had clearance from the tower to land. Well, he's done. Turn out the lights and let's call a cab, Tony.
Conan is certainly stinging from that one. Knee clip. This hardcore fight is really taking its toll on Flair. Double axe handle.
Well, like they say, what goes up must come down. This time he just came down on top of him.
Oh my, that's gotta hurt. He has his opponent right where he wants him.
When you get a guy trapped in the corner, manners go right out the window. What you've got to do is make him pay, and make him pay your price.
Irish whip. That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. Conan was definitely staggered by that move. Face slam.
I'm surprised his opponent's head is still connected after that shot.
Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one.
Wow, this is gonna cause tempers to flare.
Death Valley Driver! This is amazing. Just look at the beating he's suffering at the hands of David Flair. A wrestler has been burned. That one stopped Conan. Face first into the tires. David Flair missed. He missed. My goodness. Spinning back kick. He got into some trouble in the corner there.
Some guys think the key to victory is nailing the guy in the corner.
A wrestler has been lit on fire. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt. I must admit, fans, I couldn't bear to watch the cruelty of one human being burning another. K-Dog now has a weapon on his side. That move looked like it wounded him. Backdrop. He's trying to clear out some trash. Wait, no! He's getting a weapon! What on earth is going on here? This is total destruction.
If he keeps taking shots like that, he's gonna wake up in the morning on a bedpan.
Running leg drop.
I can't believe how effective that move was. He really leveled him. You know, there's a lot of danger trying moves like that, but if you can do it, you can win a lot of matches.
Now this is a huge risk. That wrestler is climbing up in order to launch an air assault. Someone better check on him. He really got nailed with that weapon. Flying body press. What a fantastic move! The end might be near, fans.
He saw the opportunity and hit him solid.
Oh my! Irish whip. K-Dog is pulling out all the stops now. He's reeling from the attack. Front face lock. Flair gets some tremendous air and lands hard. He's a little wobbly after that attack. Atomic drop.
Did you hear him hit?
This may be a good strategy going up there. Spinning back kick.
When I was put in this position, I knew it was time to start cheating.
He's hurt. Just look at him. Just look at Conan. What is this? He's picked up a pipe wrench. If nothing else, this is definitely entertaining. Spectacular move. He was definitely staggered by that move. Figure 4 leg lock. It looks like he was hurt from that last move. Clothesline. What tremendous spirit. I've seen many who've tapped out as soon as this hook put on them. I can hear the tap from here. This match is done. One more victory for David Flair. Put this one in the books, folks. A great match here tonight.
He did it. He proved to me he belongs among the best here at WCW.
Well, we're done here. Thanks for playing with the big boys. Welcome to WCW Backstage Assault. Let's get to the action. If you're looking for the ref, keep looking. The only people crazy enough to be near this fight are the two participants.
You know, Tony, the fans have waited a long, long time to see this match. But more importantly, I've waited a long, long, long time to see this match.
Death Valley Driver! David Flair is looking very confident as he seems to have some good momentum going.
This lunkhead might find a second career as a traffic pylon.
That was read perfectly. What a move! Spinning back kick. You'll only see a move like that in WCW, folks.
He really nailed him with that one. Tonight it seems like he's fighting with everything he's got.
Running leg drop. That was quite a jolt to the system of Norman Smiley.
The best way to put it, Tony, is this guy's a businessman. It just so happens that his business is laying guys out.
Time to put a fork in this one, fans, because it's just about done.
I can't tell. Is this one guy even trying?
Clothesline. Running leg drop. Flair is taking no chances. He's got a weapon.
That will seal the deal. Things that high up should have a stewardess on board.
He'll need to see the highlight footage in order to remember that move from Screaming Norman Smiley. Double axe handle. His opponent is surely seeing stars right now. David Flair takes out his opponent with a brilliant aerial move. Knee breaker. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt. Gosh! There's no need to take unnecessary chances at this point.
The only way I can figure it, he must have had clearance from the tower to land.
He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Oh my, you expect to receive punishment in WCW? Not like that. For goodness sakes, no! That could kill someone! Senton splash! Unbelievable! That was an impressive knockout victory. Here's your victor, David Flair! Another great match brought to you by World Championship Wrestling.
This man is truly a force to be reckoned with in the WCW.
This has been another edition of WCW Backstage Assault. Thanks again. Electronic Arts proudly presents all of the stars of World Championship Wrestling in WCW Backstage Assault. Let's see some action. There are no rules in a hardcore challenge.
This match won't be pretty, but it should be action-packed.
The sinks are coming down. David Flair must be trying to earn the home run record with that swing. Whoa! I certainly didn't see that happening. The Wall was caught off guard with that move. This could very well become the most crafty display of brutality that I have ever seen. He took a stiff shot from the sink. David Flair is dominating every facet of this contest.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into? A prime example, Tony, of excellent offense.
The Wall is going to need some time to recover from that move.
Tony, if he can lock in this hold, it'll end it.
Clothesline! Someone call security! This is assault and battery!
His opponent only hopes that he would pass out from the exhaustion of him beating him up. I think that he's going to need a ride home, Tony. Maybe you should call 1-800-DIAL-HURT.
He's gone completely out of control! He just picked up the water bottle! Ouch! That won't be an easy move to shake off.
He caught him full with that one.
That move looked like it wounded him. Atomic drop! Oh my goodness! I can't believe they would use that as a weapon! Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. Splash! Here we go! And what on earth is he going to do now? This is amazing. Just look at the beating he's suffering at the hands of the Wall. He's a little dazed after that one. I hope the janitors watched that one out recently. Is nothing sacred? I guess this is now a full-scale war. Atomic throw!
When I was put in this position, I knew it was time to start cheating.
He certainly didn't expect this much offense from Flair. Going upstairs. I don't even want to know what he plans to do with the urinal.
If he gets nailed like that again, they're going to have to bring out the blotter.
Splash!
He caught him solid. That was incredible.
I feel sorry for the janitor that's going to have to clean up after these two. This is getting completely out of control. I think I saw a few teeth fly with that blow from the wooden chair. That might have taken off his opponent's head had it connected. This is absolute mayhem. We're going to see exactly how much damage two deranged people can inflict. This is terrible. I think he hurt himself on that miss. Oh my, what's going on here? Total chaos, folks. Absolute devastation. Splash!
He saw his chance and nailed him.
He delivered that high-impact move with great ease. What's he going to do with that? Oh my goodness! He's pounding him with a garbage can!
When you get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day.
He's trying to clear out some trash. Wait! No! He's getting a weapon! Clothesline! Fans were seeing an awesome display of wrestling from David Flair. Unbelievable. That was an impressive knockout victory. Great win for David Flair. A another great match brought to you by World Championship Wrestling.
Tony, tonight's match just solidified my feelings toward these two men. I hate them, but they sure can wrestle.
That's a wrap for us. Join us again for more WCW Backstage Assault.
I'm ready.
For some rough,
I like it rough.
sexy stuff.
That's right.
You know I've been bad girl.
Yeah, I'm a bad boy.
We are live for WCW Backstage Assault. Let's get to the action. There are no holds barred in this match.
You know, if you ask the average wrestling fan who they would like to see fight, they would point to these two. That's because they can't spell. The guys in the back should take up a collection for this guy. If they do, I'll make sure he gets it, if you know what I mean.
David Flair is really applying the pressure to his opponent. This wrestler took control and has yet to relinquish it.
A clear mismatch so far. Let's hope this match gets better. That one caught him full.
She should have known that such an action was a possibility in a brawl like this. Face slam.
This is why this guy is so good. He can hurt you in so many ways.
Medusa took a nasty hit there. Irish whip. This is absolute mayhem. She just got slammed into the tire. Backdrop. Oh my goodness. Oh my, momentum has been taken by David Flair. Figure 4 leg lock. Low blow. Oh my, that's gotta hurt. Snapmare. DDT. What an incredible display of wrestling action.
The Sheep put up a better fight in the Falkland Islands. When you get shaken like this, Tony, you need to get some distance between yourself and your opponent.
Medusa knows there are no rules. Anything is legal, including that weapon. Fans, that move could end the match right here. David Flair wants to stack the deck with that weapon. That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon.
This could seal the deal.
Great anticipation there. She's out on her feet. She needs to regain her composure quick. She could have been seriously injured after that move. Medusa seems to be a bit light in the head after that attack. For goodness sakes, what is too far for these two? Reversed nicely by David Flair. She's out on her feet. She needs to regain her composure quick.
You know, that's what I'd do, Shivani, if you pushed me too far. I'd knock you out.
Corner smash.
He still needs to be careful, because when an animal is the most dangerous is when it's cornered. And believe me, tonight, he's facing an animal.
Backdrop.
When I was put in this position, I knew it was time to start cheating.
I can't believe it! She's got the wooden chair! This is a street fight. No rules. Just a plain old-fashioned whooping. I can't believe it! How did he land that spectacular move?
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big.
Flair wants a weapon to end this fight. This was certainly an unorthodox game plan, but it's all going his way right now.
Things that high up should have a stewardess on board.
That was an expensive blow for WCW. Someone get him out of the green room. This isn't a daytime talk show. Death Valley Driver! She's trying to regain her composure, but after that move, it'll be tough. Well, you might not agree on all of his tactics, but the plan is working.
That's amazing. I never thought he could have connected with that move.
She's out on her feet. She needs to regain her composure quick.
That's not the way the brain would have done it, but it was effective and it'll work.
It's your perfect execution of a high-risk move. Flying shoulder block.
I'm surprised his opponent's head is still connected after that shot.
David Flair lands a devastating air attack. Are you kidding me? These two are crazy. Clothesline. He's trying to clear out some trash. Wait, no! He's getting a weapon! There's not going to be much left of this place at this pace.
He probably should have hit the air brakes.
Death Valley Driver! Medusa is reeling from the attack. I knew that the rule book had been tossed out the window, but certainly this is too far. She's out on her feet. She needs to regain her composure quick.
If he keeps it up, he'll make people forget about the Wright brothers.
Inverted atomic drop. The pictures are flying off the walls. Oh my, you expect to receive punishment in WCW? Not like that.
You know, you got a better chance of winning the lotto than being able to walk away from that.
Flair seems prepared to take this to the extreme.
That will seal the deal.
Now this is crossing the line. Now this is a huge risk. That wrestler is climbing up in order to launch an air assault. Son of a... He shouldn't have pushed it, because now he's going to have to pay dearly for that. Folks, if this were a movie, it'd be rated NC-17. There's that much violence. Total chaos, folks. Absolute devastation.
Feel free to head to the bathroom because this one is over.
That was certainly a shocking experience. This is crazy. What are they trying to do? He must be getting tired. He normally would have connected. Headbutt to the midsection. In the history of our great sport, I've never ever seen something like this. What on earth is going on here? This is total destruction. That submission hold could signal the end of this contest. I can hear the tap from here. This match is done. Chalk one up for David Flair. Well, fans, we've been treated to another classic battle on WCW Wrestling.
You've got to admire any man who can overcome a superstar of the WCW. And tonight, this man did just that.
Until next time, I'm Tony Schiavone. Have a good night, everybody. We are live for WCW Backstage Assault. Let's get to the action. If you're looking for the ref, keep looking. The only people crazy enough to be near this fight are the two participants.
You know, the most important thing about tonight is that one guy can say, I beat the other. Pride is most important here tonight.
He's trying to clear out some trash. Wait, no! He's getting a weapon!
I saw that move coming a mile away.
This wrestler took control and is yet to relinquish it. Death Valley Driver! If you had to choose a favorite for this match, you probably would have said David Flair. Oh! What a reversal that was! Reversal!
With this guy, you've got to follow through everything you do. Because if you ease up, he's going to take control of you and the match.
Vampiro just leveled him with that move.
That stunned him. Now he needs to get the cobwebs cleared and get some offense going.
You can't see action like this any other place in the world. Spinning back kick. David Flair just took advantage of that opening. Very intelligent move. Running leg drop. My God, how can he still fight with that pain?
He's really dazed. You know, normally I'd say dazed and confused, but this guy's always been confused.
Vampiro was definitely staggered by that move. That's not bad strategy. Go with what's successful and keep your opponent reeling. And like a projectile, this combatant has been hurled into the wooden crate.
I think he needs a ride home, Tony. You should call an ambulance right now.
I can't believe it. How did he land that spectacular move? Spinning back kick. What a tremendous move by David Flair. Leave that alone. This isn't a riot. This was disgusting, Brain. This match should not even have happened.
It's action, people flying through the air. I like it.
You like this type of stuff?
Yes, I like this kind of stuff. I like to see a man scream and give up and be in pain.
You like that?
Yes, I like that. Don't you like that?
Well, no, I don't like it.
Oh, we're no like it. That's what happens here at WCW. People scream and they get hurt.
All the time. And some people get hurt, and we don't see them for 6 months. He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Double axe handle.
He caught him solid. That was incredible.
He shouldn't have pushed it, because now he's going to have to pay dearly for that miss. What a move that was! This could be a setup for something big, folks. He's a little dazed after that one. Spectacular high-risk maneuver. That really took the wind out of Vampiro. This is crazy. What are they trying to do? He is like a raving maniac with that weapon. Thank goodness he missed. Clothesline. What's going on here? Double axe handle.
Well, like they say, what goes up must come down. This time he just came down on top of him.
The intensity he's showing is unbelievable. David Flair catches him clean with that attack. Inverted atomic drop. Great anticipation there.
This could be it. He caught him solid with that one.
Irish whip. He's out on his feet. He needs to regain his composure quick. That looked like it really hurt. Hope he's got good insurance. Atomic drop. I bet that neither of these two thought they'd wind up brawling in a storage room today. Vampiro is stunned. Unbelievable high-risk move.
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big.
Spinning back kick. David Flair attacks from above.
It was as if he was dropped from a self-bomber.
What's he going to do with that? My goodness, don't bank on getting that damage deposit back. Running power slam.
His opponent's going to have a tough time making a comeback here.
Double axe handle.
You know, there's a lot of danger trying moves like that. But if you can do it, you can win a lot of matches.
We're going to see exactly how much damage two deranged people can inflict. Oh my goodness! I can't believe they would use that as a weapon! Spinning back kick! How in the name of heaven could someone use a weapon like that against another human being? That's it for that object. Next. Flair is in a bit of trouble after that one. The beating that he's taken in this match is incredible.
Gather some flowers and find a tombstone, because this man has just been buried. He was 27.
Ouch! What a jolt! Senton splash! Vampiro cannot take too much more punishment. Atomic drop! Figure 4 leg lock! Spinning back kick!
That'll leave a mark on his opponent. If you're stuck in a move like this, it's better to call it than risk permanent injury.
He's reeling from the attack. Well, folks, what started out as a wrestling match is now turning into a street fight. It looks like he was hurt from that last move. Death Valley Driver! He's turned this into a street fight. Flair is on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off. Ruthless blow with the kettle prod.
That's sad. That is really sad, Tony. It's horrible to see. I'm not sad because using a weapon against another man is bad, but because he missed the Joker with it. He's got him down. One more shot will send him to dreamland.
Somebody call an electrician. We have a problem here. Unbelievable. That was an impressive knockout victory. This was another win for David Flair. Bobby the Brain, we were witness to another spectacular match here on WCW.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but it put a W in his win column.
Time for us to hit the showers. Thanks for playing. Electronic Arts proudly presents all of the stars of World Championship Wrestling in WCW Backstage Assault. Let's get this underway. There are no rules in a hardcore challenge.
You can forget the rule book. These two guys are going to give us a real good fight.
Thank goodness the fire's finally out. Chaos doesn't even begin to describe this. They're gonna break everything.
That was a perfect bullseye.
Spinning back fist. Running power slam. David Flair just took advantage of that opening. Very intelligent move. Death Valley driver. He's maintaining control and doing a great job.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch. Right now, his opponent thinks he's in a different state of confusion.
Drop toe hold. DDT. What an incredible move by Brian Adams. Spinning back kick. If nothing else, this is definitely entertaining. David Flair pulls off a nice move. Someone needs to yell uncle and put it into this, fans.
This guy needs to figure out that there are better ways to hurt a guy than hitting his fist with his face.
Stop this match! He's not getting up! That series of attacks is looking like it's catching up with Adams. Beating him with his hands just isn't enough. Now he's going to use the wooden box. When he comes to his senses, just let him know the name of the man who punished him was David Flair. Headbutt to the midsection.
A prime example, Tony, of excellent offense.
He could very well have a concussion after a move like that. Ouch! That won't be an easy move to shake off. Snapmare. Brian Adams was caught off guard with that move. DDT! That move really connected. He caught David Flair. Back rake. Adams is suffering somewhat after that move. This doesn't look good at all.
Tony, that was amazing. Amazingly stupid, but amazing.
What a brutal assault!
Feel free to head to the bathroom because this one is over.
Drop toe hold. Oh my, that's gotta hurt. Devastating impact by David Flair. Storage room, electrical room, they don't care. This is a fight. He just leveled him with that move. Irish whip. And like a projectile, this combatant has been hurled into the electrical box. Adams is controlling this match. He reversed that one easy.
One more time, he takes an impact shot like that, he's going to be looking for his head.
That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. Clothesline. David Flair is picking up a weapon.
This guy shouldn't try to operate a motor vehicle under the influence of that move.
Face first into the wall. Spike slam. The action is now being controlled by Adams. This was supposed to be a wrestling match. How can he use a wooden box? Wow, if you ask what hit him, just tell him it was a train named Flair. The table has been snapped in two. How low can this fight sink? He's going to use a broken table. So much for that object. And this one's going to end with the knockout. And your winner, fans, David Flair! Well, fans, we've been treated to another classic battle on WCW Wrestling.
He won the match, Tony. Nothing more really needs to be said. Period.
WCW Backstage Assault has been brought to you by Electronic Arts in conjunction with World Championship Wrestling. We are live for WCW Backstage Assault. Let's see some action. Fans, I have a feeling that the brutality exhibited in this match for the U.S. Heavyweight title will pale in comparison to anything you've seen before.
Some guys want glory. Some guys want money. These two guys want to fight for the sheer fun of fighting.
Face slam. Face first into the tire. Irish whip. A wrestler has been burned. Thank goodness the fire's finally out. Oh my goodness, he's got the pipe.
When you get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day.
Backdrop. How in the name of heaven could someone use a weapon like that against another human being? My goodness, don't bank on getting that damage deposit back. He'll need to see the highlight footage in order to remember that move from Flair. Death Valley Driver! This wrestler is absolutely on fire.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
handle suplex. Wow, he sure turned this match around.
Just when you think you got him, he'll mix things up and take control of you and the match.
Great move by Hall. Low blow.
Let me see him suffer a little more.
You want to see this man suffer?
I want to see his eyes roll back in his head.
You want to see his eyes roll back in his head?
What is this, Echo Mountain? Now that's a good way to get a man's attention.
It will take more than just muscles to break that hold. He's simply wiping the floor with his opponent.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into?
Leg drop. Full Nelson slam. Clothesline. Oh my! Momentum has been taken by Flair. Scott Hall reversed it easy. I don't think any of the fans expected to be this impressed by David Flair.
He seems to be suffering a lot of pain. But you know, I don't have much sympathy for people that suffer from all that pain. Matter of fact, I suffer every time I watch this ham and egger wrestle.
What's he going to do with that?
Judging from the look on his face, you can stick a fork in that pork roast. He's done.
He's run headfirst into the tire.
He caught him full with that one.
He's turned this into an all-out brawl. Oh, it's certainly stinging from that one. This could very well become the most tragic display of brutality that I have ever seen. Where are they going?
The intensity between these two is at a fever pitch. They have no idea where they are. All they know is that they want to hurt the guy in front of them. That's all they know. What a shot! That was amazing. I bet he left an imprint on the other guy.
Clothesline! I don't know how much longer this wrestler can continue.
That's what makes WCW so dangerous and so great, Tony. Anytime, anywhere, something can go terribly wrong.
David Flair seems prepared to take this to the extreme.
This guy's got some kids that need watching when he recovers from this match. Shivani's available for a price.
Double axe handle!
That's amazing. I never thought he could have connected with that move.
What a fantastic move! The end might be near, fans. Tried the impact move and came up short.
Now, Tony, you know that I'm not a betting man, but I would bet that really, really hurts. Pay up, Deadbeat.
Unbelievable high-risk move! I can't believe that they wouldn't leave that where it was. That could severely injure someone. Wow!
He saw the opportunity and hit him solid.
Looks like he's preparing for a high-impact attack. Running power slam.
Boom!
Now this is a huge risk. That wrestler is climbing up in order to launch an air assault. David Flair is putting on quite the display of wrestling in this match. This may be a bit confusing for those just tuning in, but yes, this fight is taking place in a locker room. He's going to need some time to recover from that move. They are completely out of control. Scott Hall is reeling from all of that damage. Wow, if you ask what hit him, just tell him it was a train named David Flair. This is crazy. What are they trying to do?
You know, Tony, you've got to respect two guys who are willing to lay it all on the line and just pummel away at each other.
This fight is somehow wound up in the locker room. There's no telling what could happen here.
No one's going to ask for their money back when this match is over. This has been great.
Total chaos, folks. Absolute devastation. He's trying to clear out some trash. Wait, no! He's getting a weapon!
Don't take that. Punch, kick him, jab him, do something. Gather some flowers and find a tombstone, because this man has just been buried. He was 27. If he'd hit that move, this match would be in the bag. No offense, Gene, I'm not talking about your girlfriend. Since he missed, he'll probably be the one carried off in a bag.
Spinning back kick. He's out on his feet. He hit him so hard, he almost knocked him out of his boots. Almost had him. Some bad intentions just came his way from Flair.
He saw his chance and nailed him.
From that height, a wrestler had better hope to connect with an attack. This is unbelievable! Low blow! And what on earth is he going to do now?
Now that sure was effective.
Running power slam! Senton splash!
You have no idea how much that hurts.
That's it! He's done! It's over! That man is now your new WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, David Flair! This one's going to be remembered as one of the finer matches we've seen.
This was one for the history books, Tony. A great match. The kind of books you read.
That's a wrap for us. Join us again for more WCW Backstage Assault.